Hello and welcome to the Brick Freak. Today we have a set from the company Mould. Yes, model number 10007. We have 1182 pieces and we have a Laren Senna. Yes, in creator expert type of car. The famous Laren Senna. I love that car. It's a strange car, but it is incredible fast. And it has really cool traction. Okay. Instructions. I don't know if this is from Firas Abu Jabbar. It's a well-famous creator cast designer from Jordania or the Jordan, from, you know what I mean. And I don't know if this is a set from him. I will check out. At the end of the video you will know. We have a small sticker sheet we won't use. And we have, here we have it, 4 building steps, and the instructions looks pretty solid. I don't think we have any problems. This is the back. So these are the building steps: 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So I start, and I hope we have a little bit fun with this model, but I believe we will have, because if it's from Firas, it is an incredible designed car, I'm sure. Building step 1, and you see solid base for driver and co-driver, nicely tiled. It's not a, this is a 4-length axle, independent in there too. Here you see the joints, and so this angle and the unique look is made totally cool. These are 4x4 round blades in transparent, and yes, the quality awesomely good. Mould King, the blades even have a higher clutch power than Lego's blades, so this is sturdy and the building techniques are great. Well, this is building step 2, and you see we have already the seats and a little part of the roof. The structure here is very secure with the Technic beams, and here the Technic bricks. This is superior design, really so entertaining to build. The quality of the bricks is awesome, the quality of the instructions are awesome, and the quality of the design is awesome. And like you have seen in the other takes, here we have the rubber bands, and we can, I'm not sure at the moment what, perhaps for the doors we will see, but it doesn't matter. This is really nice. The angle of the seats is through the design, so you can't change it, but it's a perfect sports car design, and the angle great, and it's nicely built. The seats. So we go further to 3. This is building step 3, brought us the rear part of the car. Here a little bit the engine that normally sits behind the driver. This here is independent, it's just a four length axle with stopper and it moves independently. Okay, I still like the shape and it's really a pleasure to build. Sometimes the instructions are a little bit unclear. I had the seats first 1 row to the front, then I recognized that the doors won't shut, and then I looked again and I seen or I assumed the seats had to go 1 row of studs to the back. Okay, here we have the windscreen. That's a dark transparent windscreen. It has no scratches at all. It was delivered in a separate bag, so no scratches. It's a little bit milky, but I believe most are my fingerprints. Okay, so now we have here the part. I'm not totally happy with the wing doors. They open, no problem. And they go down, no problem. But you hear this? They are here on a joint. The pin, 1/2 is pin and the other is ball joint. And when we open up this here, the pin moves out of the hole. And it's not that the pin has not enough clutch power. The pin has excellent clutch power, like all Mould King pins. It's really the force that is here. I can, you see, I can hold it in, but when I don't hold it in here and I move it up, it clicks out. But okay, that's not a total bummer. And the door, you see this here, the red, and these here. This dark part is connected with the door and the ball joint. And in the instructions, it has the same level. But here when I build it, here it's a little bit uplifted. I don't get it down here enough. That is one shape. So I don't know if I made something wrong. I don't believe. I checked really 3 times. It's the seats and the doors. It's really, really, really. Have you seen the original car? The doors are so unique, and yes, I believe it's no better way to do it. And here it is, our Laren Senna from Firas Abu Jabbar. Yes, it was him. I checked it. It's an official license mock from him. The Laren Senna. Okay, it took me 1.5 with the video making 2 hours to assemble it. And yes, the assembly process is great. This thing is a pure fun to build, really. The instructions are okay. There are 1-2 schematics that are not totally clear, especially in which row of studs you put the seats. I did it the wrong way the first time, but you you recognize it. Really, if you want to shut the doors, they won't shut, so you have to put the seats 1 row behind. So the design, or the assembling design, is great. Really a lot of fun. The quality of the parts is superb. It's better than Lego here. Here's really no piece, no one. But the rest is even Lego, sometimes better than Lego. We have no color issues. We have no scratches, not even on the slopes or the tiles. Nothing here is scratched. The windshield is not scratched. There are a lot of fingerprints and it's a little bit milky, but it's totally clear. So design, or the assembly design, great, quality great, instructions okay. So if you want to know more, or if you only want to know this, then buy it. It's great. So I asked Firas Abu Jabbar if he's compensated well from Mould King and if they keep their word. I'm waiting on the answer at this moment, but perhaps I can tell you in one of the next videos if he is satisfied. Okay. Do I like it? You know, I'm a really car guy. You've seen, I believe, the most sets in this on this channel are modulars and cars, Technic cars, creator cars, speed champions. So I love cars, and I'm very well into cars. So is this a very recognizable car? If I have only a sneak peek, I'm not sure if I would say this is a Laren Senna. If I have 2 minutes and can check here the front, especially these here, the doors, because they have glass inside the doors normally, and here the exhausts, I know that this is a Senna. Perhaps for people that are not so into the cars like me, this is a generic hypersports car. Is it well shaped? It's not easy to build such a driving machine, because this is, McLaren builds not superb, nice designed cars. That's not their intention. That's Aston Martin or perhaps Jaguar. McLaren does the ultimate driving machines, and this is the ultimate driving machine. One of the fastest street cars you can buy, and it's brutal. It's really brutal. I've seen a lot of videos from owners. Nico Rosberg, a Ferrari Formula 1 champion, has one, and he is pretty impressed by this car. And so these are not cars that want to please your eyes. These are cars that want to go wild on track. So has it a purpose to do these kind of cars, hypersports cars, in Creator, or are cars like the Nissan or the Ford GT better? I can't say. I love it, but I have some issues with it. First is this big gap. It's a little bit too big. I can nearly bring my tiny finger in it. That's one thing. The other thing is the construction of the doors. It's okay, they open, no problem. They open. But when you close them, when you open them, inside the roof here are ball joints. And when you open them, it presses the pins out of the hole. And it's not that the Mould King pins have not the clutch power. They have a higher clutch power than Lego. It's the design. It's the design. You bring this up, and it's a little bit pressure on it. And you hear it, it clicks in again. So I'm not happy with this design of the doors, how it's made, and I'm not happy that the middle part here sits slower than the part that is built onto or assembled at the doors here. So we don't have a totally even shape. That's my three things I don't like. That I think is a little bit an issue for me. This, and this. But I can live with it. I still love the car, and I think it's a cool display model. That's not a reason for me that not to buy it. And you see here the three exhausteds, they are chromed, and the lowest one I had to turn around. So you see that they were normally light bluish gray, and they were sprayed, or I don't know how they made the chrome. But this one don't hold on the studs. I had to turn it around. The other two, no problem. This one is a problem. I have to turn it. The other side, no problem with the clutch power. Okay, I forgot. Yes, we have stickers I haven't used. So overall, if you like what you see, then buy the car. It's a great set, an absolutely great set. If you are the opinion, okay, this gap is a little bit too big and it's not perfect, then don't buy it. This is a car, you see it and you love it. And I love it. I know the gaps are big, but if you watch from this angle, it looks astonishing. Only from here, that's the gap. But from here, still cool. Still cool. So this is a display set like all the other creator cars. It's not a set to play with, because if you give this a 10-year-old child, it will fall apart after a few minutes. And not because the design is not good or the clutch power, because it's child's. Okay, so this are my thoughts. I think it's okay. It's a well-designed model with some problems, and all the 3 problems are connected to the wing doors. Perhaps it's a way to build them a different style. I don't know. Okay, but for today I'm finished. Thank you for watching. I'm Frank, your brick freak, and if you have any questions, write it in the comments. I try to answer it. In the comments, in the video description is the link where you can buy this from your world of building blocks out of China. And there's another link to the rubrical page or the Facebook page of Firas Abu Jabbar. And perhaps I put a link in where Nico Rosberg shows you driving the Laren Senna. Okay? Thank you. Have a good time. I'm Frank, your brick freak, and I catch you in the next one.